Why does this line on the ground lead too close to the end of the beak of this thing? And why was that little sapling tree broken down just above ground level? Both questions are answered together, and we'll get to that soon. But when might this photo have been recorded, and why does this man have a left-handed pistol holster? Those two things relate to the answer to this. Why do these apparent common American soldiers have rectangular belt buckles? We will get to all of the answers, beginning with the unfortunate sapling. One of the men probably broke it down quickly by stepping on it to make way for the others to carry that apparent pterodactyl in this direction. Why believe that it was dragged in this direction? It looks like the beak may have been dragged as they moved the creature. Why does the line in the soil not lead exactly to the end of the beak? After the animal was set down, the head may have been turned for a better angle for the camera. Notice that this is close to an ideal angle of the head for a photograph. Even the muscle structure of the neck is visible. Now, why is it much more likely that this photo is from about 1870 rather than 1864 or 1890? If this was recorded in 1890, they would not likely need a prop like this to brace the beak so that it would not move. If it was in 1864 during the American Civil War, these apparent common Union soldiers would not have rectangular belt buckles. Also, not every soldier would have a pistol holster. Not at all. Pistols were for short range, not for typical battle combat. In other words, it appears that these men were photographed after the American Civil War. At that time, about 1 in every 6 Americans, roughly, was left-handed. This man has a left-handed pistol holster, while the other 5 men have standard ones. Is it possible that the apparent pterosaur is a fake, and that those men are only Civil War reenactors? Could the men have been photographed in the late 20th century, for example? For common Union soldiers, other than officers, oval belt buckles were standard. Civil War reenactors have usually followed suit. They have mostly oval belt buckles when they represent non-officer Union soldiers. So these men were not photographed during the Civil War, and they are not Civil War reenactors. Could they be TV actors who were given costumes that suggested that war, but somebody messed up on the belt buckles and pistols? These men have some similarity in body build. More telling is the facial hair. Unlike many common Union soldiers before the end of the war, it looks more like late 1800s beard styles.